So, did Putin really have a heart attack? Now, of course, guys, you see online that Putin went into cardiac arrest a couple days ago. And I didn't find any videos of him speaking recently within the last 24 hours, right? So today's the 25th. I think this happened on the 22nd or the 23rd, where he supposedly went into cardiac arrest. That's what it was reported. Now, the worrying thing about this whole cardiac arrest thing, guys, is his second in command. His second in command is a guy we do not want to step up to the plate if in fact something had happened to Putin. Now, the Russian media and government is stating nothing happened to him. That is bullshit. But again, this is Russia, and they are propagandists at best. Also, more importantly, like I said, I didn't see a speech from him 24 hours after the supposed heart attack, which is leading me to believe he did have the heart attack. Now they're just having him recover before he makes an appearance. Now, I looked all over the internet. Unless I missed something, can you please let me know in the comment section below? Now, his second in command is a guy called Dmitry Medvedev, I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. This guy is old school as well. He hates the United States. In fact, he wanted to use a small tactical nuke in Ukraine, I guess to teach him a lesson. I don't know. But this guy is very, as a lot of people pull it, volatile. He makes shit, Stalin and or Hitler, look like fucking the good guys. If he gets into control, guys, and he threatens nuclear war, he's absolutely going to go through with it. He has no problem threatening the world, as he's done before with nuclear war. So the problem with Putin having a heart attack is that people are like, good, fuck him, fine, all right, he's out of here. And then you have those Putin lovers who are just like, no, we can't let that good man go, let's save him. You know, those retards that are fucking on the side of Putin instead of the American people's side, because you stand with Putin, you stand against America, period. You shouldn't be standing with any political leader. Zero. None. Whether it's Biden, no. Trump, absolutely not. Putin, forget about it. Xi Jinping, you're an idiot. We shouldn't be standing next to any of these fucking people. They are all part of the plan, and they are all part of the game. They're playing this big fucking game to, first of all, get us separated and divided. That's number one. Two, to have us believe that they're going to save this world. They're going to save this planet. They're going to save the United States. They're going to save Russia. These people are making promises and declarations that they cannot back up. And somehow, the morons of the world believe these people. If you believe Trump is going to save America, there's something wrong with you, because he is not. You cannot save America. America is toast. America has cancer on the inside, and the cancer needs to be dealt with. One president, let's just say Trump, is not going to save this country. It's impossible. We can save this country by cutting out the cancer, by doing the only thing left for American people to do. But nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to wait for their fucking white knight, who is Trump, who is not going to save this fucking country. Same goes for those who say Putin's going to save the world. He is part of the plan. He is part of the system. He is not the white knight that's going to save the world. The world is infected with cancer. And like I said before, the only way to get rid of cancer is for the people of the world to do it, not a politician. These people are they are worried about making money and how much money they're going to make. And they're lining up their bunkers right now in case something happens. We are going to die if something does happen. If President Putin dies and his second in command takes over, Dmitry takes over, we are screwed. 1,000 ways to Sunday. Because this guy hates America like you wouldn't believe, and he hates anyone who opposes him. Anyone. So, and we just watched that little mutiny that went down with the, group, right? So that whole thing went down, and it looked ugly as hell. And yet somehow people still think Putin is the good guy. Putin is the enemy of the world. So is the President of the United States, Biden, Obama, Trump. Enemy of the world, these people are. They are not our fucking friends. They're not people we should be relying on. But when we are looking at Russia right now, if this guy does take over, we are undoubtedly going to see some horrendous shit go down. So whether Putin lives another 6 months, 2, 3, 5 years, makes no difference if this Dmitry character is still laying in the cut, waiting for his time to step up. So there are a couple of other people that can step up, or successors to people that can step up. So I'm going to read these names off. The next guy, he's third in line. His name is Mikhail Mishustin and Nikola Petrusev. I'm pretty sure I butchered both of those names. And then there's Alexei Dayumin. So those three guys are the next three in line. Now, those last three, they're pretty level-headed. I think these guys being level-headed is probably what we need. Yeah, especially the Mikhail guy, especially him. But Dmitry, bad fucking news. And that's a guy nobody wants, because everybody's watching Russia right now. In fact, if Putin did have a heart attack, if he went into cardiac arrest, again, the Russian media and the Russian government's denying it. But if he in fact did go into cardiac arrest and he's dead, but they're not telling us, this guy steps up, all bets are off. I could see Russia actively stepping into the Israeli-Hamas war and making their stake in the war and picking a side, which is, of course, the Hamas, Palestinian, Iranian side, right? So they're definitely going to pick that. And then I think he's going to go all in on Ukraine. Now, the Russians, I don't know what their military expense is, but I'm pretty sure they cannot afford to go all in on Russia like they did and back Israel. Back Palestine, Syria, or Iran. They can't afford it. I'm like 1,000% sure, unless the Chinese step in and start funding Syria and Iran and Hamas and Hezbollah. The Chinese can't afford to do it. If they start doing that, we have bigger fucking problems. But right now, guys, the bigger question is, did President Putin have or go into cardiac arrest? Was that all bullshit, or are they hiding it from us? That's the bigger question. Anyway, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.